Listen to me very carefully, because the clock behind me isn't just for show. We are exactly 96 hours away from a financial execution, while the rest of America is out there fighting for the last flat-screen TV on sale. The IRS is sitting back, sharpening their knives, and waiting for midnight on December 3rd. I'm James. You know me, and you know I don't do fluff. I'm here because if you are over, or if you've ever inherited an IRA, you are currently standing in a minefield, and the deadline to get out is not April 15th. It is this Tuesday. Let's talk about the RMD, the required minimum distribution. It is, without a doubt, the most arrogant, greedy piece of legislation in the entire U.S. tax code. Think about it. You worked for 40 years. You sacrificed. You saved. You paid your fair share. But now, the government has decided that you've held on to YOUR money for too long. They are literally forcing you to take it out, just so they can take a massive bite of it in taxes. But here's the trap they won't tell you about on the evening news. If you miss that distribution, if you forget, if you miscalculate, or if you're just $1 short, the penalty is 25%. 25% of the amount you were supposed to take. Gone. Just like that. That isn't a tax. That is a mugging. And don't think you can wait until December 31st to click that button on your computer. That is exactly what they want you to do. Most brokerage firms and banks have what they call a processing goes. If you initiate a transfer on the 30th and their system is jammed because everyone else is panicking, or if their office is closed for the holiday, the IRS does not care. They don't accept the bank was slow as an excuse. If that money isn't out of the account by the time the ball drops in Times Square, you are guilty. Period. Now, let's get into the inherited IRA nightmare. This is where they're really catching people off guard this year. The rules changed. The 10-year rule is a confusing mess, and millions of you are sitting on accounts that require a distribution. You don't even know. ABOUT. If you inherited an account from a parent or a spouse recently, you need to verify your status tonight, not tomorrow. Tonight. But I'm not just here to give you bad news. I'm here to give you a weapon. If you don't need that cash, and you hate the idea of the IRS getting a single penny of it, you need to use the QCD, the Qualified Charitable Distribution. You can tell your IRA custodian to send your RMD directly to a charity. The money leaves the account. You satisfy the law. But here is the magic. That money never shows up as income on your tax return. The IRS gets zero. Zip. Nada. Why doesn't your big bank advisor tell you this? Because they want that money sitting in their accounts so they can charge you fees. They aren't on your side. You have 4 days left. Check your balance. Check your required amount. And for the love of everything you've worked for, make sure the transaction says completed, not pending. Washington is counting on you being distracted. They're counting on you being too busy with family or football to notice your wealth being siphoned away. Don't give them the satisfaction. If you're tired of being treated like a piggy bank for the federal government, hit that subscribe button right now. We are building a community of people who refuse to go quietly into a broke retirement. Share this video with every senior you know. You might be the only thing standing between them and a 10th cent and dollar mistake. Comment below with the words, "Not on my watch." If you're taking control of your accounts today, I read every single one. I'm James. Stay vigilant. The truth is expensive, but doing nothing this week will cost you a whole lot more.